Okay, today let's create a flat roof with a parapet, right? So here on the 3D view, you can actually access the level height, right? Right here, click, okay, click, and I can change it to 15, and the cut plane basically is gonna go down. Why the walls are not going down is because actually I need to constrain them, right? Like selecting this one, right? So as soon as you select a wall, you're gonna notice that the properties is gonna change. This 3D view is gonna go away. So let's check it out. You select the wall. You see it switched to the wall properties, and my top constraint is unconnected. So I can constrain it right by clicking here, going to the drop down, and tell them, hey, let's go constrain it to level 2 and apply it, right? So the wall is gonna go and follow that height. Got it? What we can do now is we can go to the modify tab. We can go by one, but the best thing and the most effective is going to the modify tab, going to the match properties, or type in MA on the keyboard. Pick the properties. You notice that the icon has now, the cursor has an empty brush. When I click on a wall, right now the brush is full. So now I can transfer the properties to each and every one of the walls, right? That's one way of doing it. And the other one is to select the chain of wall by hovering over using the tab key, right? I can select all, and I can change here the constraint, right? The top constraint. Okay. Now let's do a flat roof. Okay, this one, okay, let me clarify. This one is the ceiling. Okay, this one is a ceiling, it's not a roof, right? So I'm gonna go to, on my project browser, I'm gonna go to my level 2, double click on level 2 on the project browser, right? Our project browser level 2. Okay, and we're gonna see an outline, right, of our project. And we're gonna go here to the architectural tab. We're gonna go to roof, right? And we're gonna do a roof by footprint, but we're gonna do a few changes. Change number one, and the most important one, right, is that any of the lines, right now all the lines are gonna define a slope, but I'm gonna uncheck this, so I will have control over the lines and they will not define a slope, right? So I can go and now go to the draw menu and use the pick wall tool. Let's go back again and check that your overhang also is 0, right? And we can check this extend to wall core, but let's don't do it right now. Let's just go to pick walls or pick line, right? I will say let's go for the pick line for now, and we can pick just that outside line. I'm gonna go back and delete this one, okay? By mistake, it pick up something else, right? There we go. So I have my outline except for this. And this one can make me a mess because if I like forgot about this line and hit finish, it's gonna tell me, right, hey, it needs to be a closable line. So I don't have a closable lines, but gladly that Revit show me those orange, right, orange dots, and I can identify the error right away. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit continue, because if I go quit sketching, it's gonna bring me back to no lines at all. So let's go for continue. Just select the line, delete the line, zoom out, right, and we can finish, right? As easy as finishing this, right? To see if everything is good, let's go back to our 3D view. You can go here and access the default 3D view, right? The default 3D view on the quick access toolbar. You can go to the view tab, default 3D view, okay, the upper portion of the icon, right? And it's gonna show me this, right? So now we are creating a parapet, right? And this one was created over level 2. So what we need to do is we can select our roof, right? And then change some settings here, okay, or best, okay. Yep, one of the settings is the base offset from level, right? So I can put here minus 2 feet and apply it, right? The roof is gonna go below 2 feet, right? The parapet is too small, right? So maybe we might change it to maybe 2.5 of a foot, right? 2 feet and 6 inches and apply it, right? Well, don't do it on a positive, right? It needs to be a minus 2.5, right? Be careful with those positives and negatives. Okay, so let's apply it and went down, right? Because of that, the negative, right? That negative. Okay. Let me just select the roof and actually make it look like a roof, right? Let me put the asphalt shingles, right? Let me put the asphalt shingles there under the realistic view. Okay, so we got the asphalt shingles. Is maybe not the best, also not the best choice. So let's go back to maybe generic. I think the generic is going to be fine for now, or yep, yeah, generic for now. Okay, generic 9 for now. Okay, we can change this color. Okay, the nice thing on Revit is that you can select the roof, right? And we can, well, we can modify the footprint just in case we need to change the shape, or we can add points, right? We can add points, like let's say I'm gonna have some way to let the water to go away, right? So uh, so I can put like a point here and a point here. Okay, escape, escape twice, right? I need to select the roof again to locate those points, and now I can modify this element. So I can select this one, and I can go numerically or zooming in, and maybe push this one up a little bit, right? Push a little bit. I'm gonna ignore this warning for now, right? So this one allows me, right? Allows me to select the roof again and modify the sub element, and then go on this one, right? And move this one up, right? So I can drain properly, right? Properly the water with a down spot. Okay, I need to get here and get a down spot as well, right? But so far for now, you can select this one, right? This roof, go to the top view, right? If the one isn't gonna work as we want, so we're gonna have to maybe add an extra point, or actually we can modify the sub element. That means that we can move the point, right? We can move that point here, right? And we can show, right, how the roof is gonna get. I'm switching to the level, sorry, to the second floor plan, so we can get a sense on how the roof is gonna be sloping, right? Well, it's gonna be sloping to the front of the house, so it's maybe not a good practice. So let's get this one. Let's modify the sub elements, and maybe we need to move this point maybe this way, and this point maybe on the other side, so we can actually see a slope. So let's see that slope, right? Let's go to level 1. Let's add a section. I'm going to add a section, right? So I'm going to go to the view tab and find a section, or on the quick access toolbar, section. So let me click on section, and I'm going to draw a section from here to here for now, right? Double click on the blue symbol, right, of the section, and now we see that, right, that slope. Of course, here is telling me, hey, you need to move the point a little bit more, like closer to the wall. So that's what we're going to do, right? Let's go to our 3D view. Let's go to the top view. Let's select the roof. Let's modify those sub elements. Let me bring this line close to the wall. Actually, it needs to be right, kind of like on the wall. You're gonna get that prohibited right when it's on the wall, right? So it's gonna be just a little bit off from the wall. Okay, I will show you guys as I zoom in. Got it. Also, this one can be also to the negative, and we can get like a floor trim. But we will cover that one on a different video. There we go. Got it. So we got those points moved. We can check on our section, right? Our roof now has a kind of like a slope where we're gonna get a down spot and actually be able to drain this. Got it. It's kind of like we're not gonna see much on our 3D model, but on the construction of the roof, it will show a little bit different. Okay. So this is our Revit tip of the day about making a flat roof and actually make that roof to uh, have a slope by adding points and modifying those sub elements. Thanks for watching.